This segment of StraightOutaKC.com is brought to you by the Smile Salon. The Smile Salon on the Plaza is the one place where not only can you get your teeth cleaned and whitened, but you can also get a massage or, get some facial hair taken away. Check them out on the web at thesmilesalon.net.
Welcome to StraightOutofKC.com. Here's your host, Darren Story.
You're watching StraightOutaKC.com. I'm Darren Story along with Sherry Turner. She is the Executive Director of the Women's Business Network and also the founder of 1KC for Women. Sherry, how are you?
I'm doing great, Darren.
Thanks for letting me in your party.
Oh, always a pleasure to have you in our party.
Okay, well, thank you. Now, your role in all of this is extraordinary, honestly. I mean, I know you kind of sit back in the shadows, but you really were the person that got this whole thing going with the Women's Capital Connection. Tell me about that.
Well, I started the conversation. I just started the conversation. As a Women's Business Center Executive Director, you just notice gaps in the community, and you know that there are women that need capital in order to take their business to the next level, and there's just a gap. So we started talking to notable women in our community about their interest in maybe an equity fund, a revolving loan fund, and it really, the angel investments are really where we headed, and it created its own energy. We had the Coffin Foundation involved early on in terms of trying to educate me as well as the women that were interested. We had the guys group called the Mid-America Angels already almost 2 years in play at that point. So I was just trying to get women to come into the men's group to understand a little bit more about this is a cool way of investing dollars. And the traction wasn't there to necessarily do that, but what formulated out of that were women that said, we want to invest in women-led companies, and if there's a gap, we want a piece of that.
I was talking to some of the other women, some of the investors, like Victoria and Kelly, and I asked them why it was important for them to do this, and why women needed this help. And of course, they all affirmed that stats show that women are kind of lagging behind men when it comes to in VC capital investment, angel investment, capital investment. So for you, you being kind of the, herding all of these people together, what does it mean to you personally that you're seeing this happen after you've had these conversations and all of a sudden it's come to fruition?
Anything that you start like this, you always wonder, does it have sustainability? And so that first year, I can't say I wasn't incredibly nervous. And it was just about making sure that there was the right structure there. And it's such an educational process. Most people don't know what angel investing is. We needed to educate the entrepreneurs, which is our role at the Women's Business Center, and vet those companies, and also educate the entrepreneurs about how it would be a smart investment. And so once we started building on the knowledge piece, it became very evident there that the investors wanted really this power around what they were learning, and so from there it has just really taken off, and I can't be more pleased that so many women saw it so early. Our first year, we thought if we got 10 to 15 women investors in this first founders group, that we would have enough money to maybe look at a few companies. In the first year, we had 33 women as the founding first-year members.
Wow.
So it totally went beyond our expectations.
Believe that there are people out there that can help you and give you resources to help your dream come true, because that's really what it's all about. And I think that in economic times like these, more entrepreneurs are born than in any other time. Wouldn't you agree?
That's very true. Actually, at the Women's Business Center, we teach the Fast Track class in the spring and the summer, or spring and the fall, and we have maxed out our classes.
Wow.
It's about 27 women per class, and half of those women have an idea and have never vetted the possibility or the feasibility of it being created into a business. Some are still working, some are in transition from the layoffs, but for whatever reason, they want to be educated about this possibility. And so we're here. That's why it's such a great partnership between the Women's Capital Connection and the Women's Business Center, because we're able to look at those companies and possibly put them in front of the investors if it's a viable deal.
Well, we'd be remiss, Sherry, if we didn't ask you how they can find out more about all of this.
Yeah, if you just go to the womenscapitalconnection.com site, you as an entrepreneur can look at the application process and see if it's not for everyone. So you have to really answer the questions and make sure it's the right thing. Most of all, you need to know, if you're going to be scalable and scalable fast with whatever product or service you have, and what kind of exit would create a financial windfall for the investors and yourself. And that's what you need to look at.
Okay. Sherry, the executive director of the Women's Business Network and the founder of 1KC for Women. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
for
much,
giving us all
Appreciate
that
your time.
information. You can find out more. You can even click on their link from our website, straightoutaKC.com. You're watching straightoutaKC.com.
Remember to check us out and stay tuned with what's going on in Kansas City. StraightOutofKC.com is a production of Intrepid Entertainment.